Hello everyone, this is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to thank you all for joining me on the third episode of my playthrough of Feed the Beast Minecraft Modpack Academy. Now, if you're new to this series, what I am doing here is a basic run-through of the mod pack, as it's designed to walk new players through how to use some of the most common mods that FTB mod packs use. If this is your first time with the series, thank you for joining. You can find a link to the playlist in the description down below. Otherwise, just sit back and relax. In our previous episode, we had finished setting up our food supply and started the arduous process of gathering clay, sand, and gravel to make a grout to start the process of building up a smeltery to give us an edge and the ability to create metal tools. Today, we finish up the smeltery. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves some iron tools, possibly even up to copper, and start working on a better storage system. So, without further ado, remember to grab yourself a handy stone pickaxe, keep your sounds up so you can hear that creeper hissing up behind you, and let's cue the intro.
All I need is me, myself, and I. Hey, hey. Sometimes I wish I was somebody else. I was somebody else. I go my own way. Don't care what you say.
Alright, so when we last left off, we were waiting for some grout to finish cooking and to have the additional pieces of seared brick to finish up the actual smeltery here. So what I'm doing now is just finishing filling in the pieces. We're not going to need these anymore because, well, we're never going to be back here, so we don't have to mob-proof this part of the base. Oh, I know, one too many. Usually you can place about 4 blocks in a row. Done here. Thankfully, I don't think we need to actually have it on top, just on the sides, because that's where the actual, basically, just where the metal is going to be. If you had, you could actually technically have this out in the open if you wanted to. Okay, that will close it off. So now we have a working smeltery. Now, we don't have the ability yet to do anything because we need to get ourselves some fuel. That's what these are going to be for. You basically we'll use one tank, but I'm going to go ahead and try to fill up both. Now, to do that, we're going to need lava. Now, for lava, we need a bucket, but I don't have one. You notice I do have a little bit of this is stuff I had already gone and smelted before. I do have enough for a couple buckets, so let's go ahead and make a bucket. Now, one thing I don't know if I actually mentioned it earlier is the fun thing with JEI is you have the ability to look up recipes on the fly. You don't have to learn them like you would in vanilla Minecraft. I mixed the two together there, don't mind me. So if you want to make a bucket, and it's important to actually look it up because you do not want to just presume that the bucket recipe is the same. Thankfully, it is the same as it would be in vanilla. So we just need to put 3 iron ingots. So I'm gonna make myself enough room. Actually, take enough iron. I've got enough iron. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and make 4 because I'm gonna need quite a bit of lava to get that taken care of. Now, in here, if you want to actually use the particular recipe here, you can just click the plus item. That will add 1. Now, if you want to make more than 1, you can actually hold down the shift key, press the plus. That will give you put all your items in there to actually make as many of these as you want. You can then shift click to make all 4 at once. We'll go ahead and throw the rest of the seared brick back in here. Now you can see I've done a little bit of grinding while we actually found a pirate ship. That was really fun, although I died about 3 or 4 times, and I'm on my 3rd set of iron armor now from that. But we got ourselves some charges. I don't know if that'll be of any use in the near future, but I figured I'd hold on to it. But yeah, so I did a little bit of grinding and mining as we're out there. I also did a little bit of exploration because I just wanted to find some new locations, things that I could check out later. Also found this grouping. There's a bunch of spawners and what look like temples, and I got my butt kicked out there too. I don't know what's out there. But like I said, I'm gonna be doing some stuff offline because it's more of the grindy bits that aren't gonna be as entertaining for you folks. But I wanted to at least let you know that I have been doing that. So now that we've slept the morning away, I want to go ahead and check the mini map because we want to see where we can find some lava. I seem to remember there being at least a little bit of lava nearby. Where is home? Okay, so there's lava right there. Are we anywhere close to that, or are we all the way? Okay, yeah, we're all the way over here, so... there's some lava directly to the south of us, so that's going to be out and hang a left. Alright, let's go do this. Also been doing a little bit, like I mentioned... Oh, hi. Oh, creeper. Okay. Thankfully, I have... Aw, I'm gonna drop a... One of the things I need to get is from those trumpet bearers, I need to actually pick up a musical instrument. Those will actually... there's actually a quest for that. But, anyways, where was I? Okay, I was talking about wood. I've actually been grinding a little bit of wood until I can get that automated. And actually, one of the things I hope to do, if we're able to get enough iron smelted, is actually show you some of that automation. But let's go ahead and find our lava. Okay. Oh, just right there. There we go. So we got a nice little source of lava here that we can use. Lava, unlike water, does not create infinite sources. So once we use all this lava, we will not have access to it going forward. So we do want to make sure that we are cognizant of that. But gotta have lava for a smeltery. And may have to go back for another round because I want to fill up both tanks, because you will go through not really quickly, but you definitely will go through it relatively quickly. So that filled up about half. So yeah, 4 is a full tank. So let's go ahead and fill that up as well. So we'll go ahead and collect 4 more just to finish this off. And always close the door behind you. So yeah, our main goal today is going to be to get some basic storage first will be the smeltery. Then after that will be to get ourselves some basic storage beyond just standard chest. I'm going to be using the drawer system since that's the next quest line in our advanced storage quest series. So we'll go through how to make those and how to use those to our benefit. That's going to make storage and organization a lot easier. Alright, so we got our smeltery full. We'll go ahead and we'll put these over here for now. Like I said, did a little bit of exploring, found some astral. Oh, I'll show you guys. Actually, I left the one nearby our current location, so I'll show you how I actually picked those up in just a moment here. But let's not get too distracted just yet. So, we've got a couple things that we need to keep in mind. We've got the ability to add ores here, and the reason why the smeltery is so important is you get double the output from a smeltery that you would from a furnace. So if we were to take, say, and like I said, been doing some grinding, if we were to take 1 iron ore and we put that in a furnace, it would cost us a coal, and we would only get 1 ingot out of it. Whereas if we take this ingot and add it to... I'm dumb. Excuse me, let's try that again. Click on the right on the controller here. If we add 1 iron ore, this will actually give us, and we'll need to let that melt down, but this will give us 2 ingots worth of iron. So obviously doubling your output is going to be a good thing. Now apparently there is something called a pulverizer that'll actually double your ore output as well. It'll turn 1 block of ore into pulverized iron, and that will provide 2 ingots. I'm wondering if that pulverized iron will also add additional to the smeltery. I'm assuming it's the way they justified it is it's a refining process. But anyways, here we go. So our iron is almost cleared here. And indeed, we've got 2 ingots of molten iron. Now, it's not much we can do with that right now, because we can either do a block, which is a total of 9 ingots, which we only have 2 in there, so we'd have to add enough for 9 ingots, or we can put something on a plate. But one of the things that you'll find in this pack is that iron cannot be made into plates. Iron can be put into casts. So that's what we want to do. If we want to use iron or the like, we have to find a way to go around that. So that is going to be essentially, well, let's look it up. So when we want to make a cast of something, we have clay casts, which we can make using clay. Clay casts are consumed once used. We have regular casts, which are made out of molten gold or molten aluminum brass. Aluminum brass is made by alloying. Alloying is made by basically mixing 3 parts molten aluminum with 1 part copper. So that's what we're going to do. Since we don't have any gold yet, we're going to make aluminum brass. So 3 parts aluminum, 1 part copper. Let's go ahead and so those will mix together. But I don't believe they will mix with iron, so we should be okay. Let's go ahead and just so we can get started here, we'll do 1, 2, 3. We'll do 2 parts or 6 parts of the aluminum, 2 parts copper. That should give us our aluminum brass. So again, we'll throw this in here. Your individual metal types will mix here in the smeltery, and if they can be made into alloys, they will automatically. So you do want to be careful. If you want something made out of copper, obviously you want to make sure that you don't have anything made out of aluminum in the smeltery, because you can already see it there going away. And we've got aluminum brass showing up as an alloy. Excuse me. Let it finish. Can take a little bit. We'll get prepped while we do so. So what we want to do is we want to start taking our various parts and turning them into casts. To do that, we need to go to our part builder, and we can use stone or we can use wood. I tend to use wood for this, just because, I mean, we're going to be burning it and it's relatively easy to replace. So we've got our sharpening kit. We can make a sharpening kit cast. The reason why we're making these things is we want to be able to cast it then. So didn't realize I'm having that many shards. Okay. Okay, I don't like that. That's a lot of waste. That may be just because I'm using wood, and wood is such a high value material. Yeah, wood is 200. Okay, yeah. So let's actually try this. Okay, yeah, we're not getting any shards with planks. So let's not make any more shards, Josh. All right, so this is going to take a moment, but bear with me here. Each of these is a part that I will eventually want to make, so it's worth doing. Oh, that's because the material cost is that, so. Okay, we'll get some more planks here. Add the planks. Sword blade. Okay. Hammerhead. Excavator head. So it's just, again, this is a little bit of a grindy part, but in the end will be worth it to have these casts for what we're going to be creating. Now, yeah, like I said, I did a lot of mining, a lot of grinding offline. Reason for that is just it's a lot to go through, and it's, frankly, unless you're actually doing it, not all that entertaining. Oh, I need more wood. I'm just going to go ahead and make it. Plate. Knife blade. Bow limb. Okay. Don't know what I can use. Wonder. I'm not sure what I have to do to make. Okay, I guess I can't. Well, I guess it makes sense that I can't make a cast of a bow limb or of a bowstring. That makes sense. Fletching. Okay, so I can't make it there either. So that should do it for parts currently. So yeah, we got them all done there. So let's throw this stuff back in and throw the eggs, my food. I've been also collecting some food bits here and there. Went to another one of the villages, got some more jam. Overall, just having a little bit of fun. Alright, so we have our castable bits now. And the way we do this is we take the things that we want to cast and we throw them in the casting basin here. We then go to our smeltery, make sure that we choose the particular liquid that we want to throw into the casts. Each one of these casts will consume 1 ingot. So for there, we go ahead and click on here, and these will actually pour the casts. And as you see, once they're complete, it actually burns away what we made a cast of, and we now have casts for these 3 items. So we're going to just go ahead and repeat that ad nauseum with all the other pieces, and we'll go from there. So I'll be back in just a moment once I have finished with all the other casts. Alright, almost done, but I wanted to actually point out something that you can do cast of more than just the things that are in the part builder. In fact, there's going to be additional parts we're going to want to make casts out of as well once we get access to the tool station. But one of the things that you're going to need to make a cast out of is a ingot. Now, you notice what I've done here is I've used a brick and a 10 ingot. Reason being is, if my understanding is correct, whatever you use to make the cast is consumed once the cast is complete. So obviously a actual ingot is going to be far more expensive than a brick that you make out of clay. So there we go. The reason why I made ingot casts, I made 3 instead of the 1 single cast that I made of the others, is because it is far more likely I'm going to be making a ton of ingots, especially when I'm actually smelting my individual, the actual resources. So what we've got left here, we've got some aluminum brass we're not going to need for the time being. So we're going to go ahead and put those in ingot form. Again, we only have 3 ingots worth. We need 9 to be able to make a block, and if we try to pour more than 9, or less than 9 in there, it's going to take over that block, and we can't really. I at least have not figured out a way to take it out. So we're going to go ahead and throw these aluminum brass ingots because I don't need any more of them for the time being. And let's see, what else do we have in here? So we have 2 ingots of molten iron, so might as well get those taken care of. And we have 2 ingots of molten copper. So there we go. A couple extra steps to actually getting the ingots than just put them through a furnace, but as I mentioned, you get twice the output, so the additional struggle is definitely worth it. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to go ahead and melt some of these down, and it's going to take a little bit, so rather than you having to sit and wait and watch me fill everything out, you know, it fills up there. Basically, the bigger you make your smeltery, the more room you'll have to put stuff in it to melt it all down. So if you know you're going to be doing a massive amount, you may want to build a massive smeltery. I don't want to deal with too many inventory slots here, so I made it the size that it is. But we're going to go ahead and pause the recording for a moment while I get the rest of this stuff actually all melted down, and then we'll start, or actually, never mind, looks like we're almost done. So I'm not going to stop. We are instead going to start making our tools, because I talked too long anyways. Alright, so the big things that I want to make right now is I want to make a new longsword, and let's see here, so the longsword, what parts do I need for a longsword? We need, longsword is, take the cobblestone out. It is a tool rod, sword blade, and a hand guard. Now I will let you know, tool rods you don't want to make out of iron. It tends to be a little bit weaker. I'm going to go ahead and do one so you can see the difference as opposed to a wooden one, but just keep that in mind. It is not a good idea. So we need a tool rod, a sword blade, and a hand guard. Then for the pick, we're going to just do, we want to do the mattock head. So we want to get a new axe head and shovel head. We're not going to replace the wooden tool rod. And then for the pickaxe, we'll do a new pickaxe head. Also do not want to change out the binding, but I'll make an iron binding as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So get ourselves a tool rod cast. We need that. And in fact, we can go ahead and throw some more of these in. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I did not want to throw... Pardon? It's a great way to get yourself seared stone, but that's not what I'm looking to do right now. I don't want those to mix. Okay, let's try that again. Throw there. Okay. Alright, so we were saying we got a sword blade. We have our hand guard, which is our sword guard. We are using hand guard, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, then we want a binding, even though we technically don't. We want a pickaxe head. We want a shovel. And we want an axe head. Okay, and what we're doing here is we're basically updating our weapons. We can't, that way we don't lose the actual experience that we've earned on these particular weapons. because that actually does come into play. Let's go ahead and put our casts back. And while we do this, we now have 48 blocks. So it's going to take a little while to actually pour all those. So I probably went a little bit overboard, but that's okay. We can always remelt them down if we wish. So, with the tool station, if we are updating something new here, so we've got our current stats. The durability is 138, attack 4.85, modifier is 4. So if I want to add an iron sword blade to it, note that the durability jumped up, as did the attack. Iron also has magnetic. That means it hitting things, basically while you're attacking, you'll actually attract nearby things to you. So go ahead and do that. We definitely know we want to do that upgrade. Let's see about the iron hand guard. So right now we've got 5.95, modifier 4. Didn't increase the attack, didn't increase the modifier. We lost cheap, which is fine, and magnetic went up by 1. So iron has the magnetic quality to it. So that these things that we add do add particular traits to it. We also increase the durability. So great. Now I mentioned we don't want an iron tool rod. So note what happens when we do this. Durability went down. In some cases, that'll actually cause even more issues. So we're not gonna use the tool rod there. So we're gonna keep the iron longsword as it is. We've got our stone matic. We are gonna go ahead and add an iron shovel head, which you'll note increased the shovel level, durability, and attack modifier. We'll also go ahead and add the axe head. And again, if we were to add the tool rod, oh, well in this case, note the durability is actually going up, so I guess we will use the iron tool rod there. Interesting. Now that makes me wonder. Look at a pickaxe. Okay, so with our pickaxe, we add the iron head. Doesn't really matter which of these you put it in most cases. So that increased our durability. Let's see what happens when we add the iron tool rod. Oh, okay. So I was wrong. It didn't help the sword, but with the tools, it did help. That is kind of interesting. Alright, maybe it was the binding I was... Okay, let's look at the iron binding, see how that... Oh wow. I was absolutely wrong. That is very interesting. That does not match what my previous experience with this particular mod was, so that may be just something for this particular mod pack. Now, we could also, if we wanted to, we could upgrade further. We do have access to copper. I believe it goes copper, tin, etc. If we were to take the actual, yeah, let's go ahead and just take a, we'll take our copper and our tin here and compare them. We also have a little bit of electrum, but let's go ahead and to the, if we go to the parts, so let's look at a pickaxe head. So, oh, actually, let's gather the iron ingots. And aluminum, why not? Now, obviously we can't make them this way, but we can still look at what they... Or no, we can't. Gotta remind myself how this works. My apologies, folks. Maybe that's in the tool crafter. That's right, it's because we need to make the tool crafter, our tool forge. the iron tool forge. I'm pretty sure the material you use is not important, so bear with me. So, okay, so we just need my tool station. So we'll go ahead and make the iron tool forge. The reason I pulled those out even though I didn't have them in my inventory, they were in the chest here. So we now have a tool forge. The tool forge, as you can see, looks very similar to the old one, except we have some additional items here. So, if we were to sworn, bear with me here folks, I apologize. Okay, so we're gonna have to look it up a different way. So we'll look at pickaxe head. So we've got our various, we've got iron. So iron, durability 204, copper 210, bronze 430. So yeah, each of these has their own durability. So let's see, so bronze seemed to be our best of what we have currently. Bronze actually seems to be the best pickaxe head we can use. Just double checking, and comes with the dense feature. So bronze or steel? Steel. What? Okay, so for steel pickaxe, we need molten steel, which is steel not an alloy? Steel must not be an alloy. What about bronze? Bronze is alloy. Okay, so bronze is tin and copper. Okay, so, and that was how much? One. So 3 parts copper, 1 part tin. So we have, put that back up there. One part tin, 3 parts copper. Let's go ahead and throw those in there quick. Watch the tin will. Okay, so tin, good. Tin is not mixing with the iron. There we go. So we got molten bronze. I wonder if... Okay, so let's... Oh, we need to let those finish pouring out. Changing what it's focused on will obviously stop what it's doing. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually... We'll do the blade. Let's do the... Where's the axe head? And we'll do sword blade. Now, obviously, this does mean I kind of wasted the material beforehand, but wanted to learn how it would work and show how it would work. Alright, so go to our tool. Okay, so currently, again, we're going to go from durability of 292 and attack of 595. So we're losing a little bit of attack, we're gaining quite a bit of durability there. I actually am okay with that. Let's see, what about with the bronze axe head? Losing a little bit of attack, but we're increasing our mining speed and significantly increasing our durability. You notice it still has the magnetic because we still have the iron in the back there. Iron pickaxe. Definitely losing... We're losing 2 levels of magnetic, but increasing our mining speed and significantly increasing our durability. So there we go. We now have some improved space there. Now, let's also do we have... So this is what we can do with bronze. We can do bronze armor. How does that compare to my iron? Ooh, okay. So we're gonna make some bronze armor here, folks. To do that, we're gonna go ahead and get our iron casts, or our ingot casts rather. And how much more? We got 2 more molten bronze, but we need to make a little more of that. Good. Go throw that in there. While it's cooking, we'll go ahead and boil more of that. Alright, so this time I actually am going to put you guys on pause, and I'll come back when I have my new armor. Alright, so I did go ahead and actually finish out my armor. So I now have copper armor. I don't know why there's a bone across my back. I don't have a bone in my inventory, so that's a little bit on the odd side of things, but let's go ahead while we are waiting for the iron to process. Where are you anyways? Ah, there we are. You're a spider. Thankfully, spiders are not hostile during the day. Cave spiders are, but regular spiders are not. But what's going up? Oh, okay, I wanted to go actually over there is where I wanted to go. These right here are from Astral Sorcery, and one of the things I've learned by watching videos is Astral Sorcery has under at least one corner, these smaller ones, an actual chest hidden that will have constellation papers and your occasional bit of extra loot. So it should just be under one corner, and that's quite literally it. The larger structures will have more loot within them, but just wanted to share that with you folks here. So our next steps, we've got our smeltery now, so we do have that going for us. And so the next thing we want to do is we want to get ourselves some better storage. Now, I went ahead and expanded things out a little bit since our last run. I opened up this space to put some storage into, open this up for what's going to become our tree farm, believe it or not, and that'll be fun showing how that's going to work. In fact, actually I did a little bit of sapling running during my offline journey, and I also expanded this out a little bit more as well. Since I had pumpkins that I had found, I went ahead and set up a pumpkin farm. This will be a melon farm once I actually find melons, and I also put myself together a nice little sugarcane farm. Sugarcane is very useful for paper, which is necessary for quite a bit in Minecraft. And I went and I just expanded that out. Since I went through and I cannot find anything in the documentation that suggests there are any other foods, so I just doubled everything up here for when I need it. Go ahead and just toss food into food. There. Okay, apparently I have room for string, so we'll put string in there. We have I bet you know what. Okay, that's fine. I bet you it's over here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. So, still got a ways to go with the smeltery for now, but you get the basic idea. A lot of that stuff I can go ahead and, again, just kind of do offline. But, let's go back to our quest book. And, oh, we succeeded in the quest, apparently. Where are you? Forging out. We made our tool forge. Ooh, so we can actually add a modifier. So redstone gives us speed. Lapis gives us fortune. Fortune, definitely the better thing to have on your pickaxe, because that can't. Fortune essentially has the option of potentially letting you double your output. So there we go. Now we have luck 1 on our pickaxe. And it took all that lapis. Now we'll note we'll need bronze to actually fix these tools, so I will need to cook up some more bronze in the future here. But we'll worry about that in a moment. Okay, so again, back to our quest book. So we've done everything up here, tree-wise. Bonsai pot is something that we wanted to make. In fact, I actually want to make a bonsai hopper. But we'll start with bonsai pot. Bonsai pot is going to be bricks. I need to cook up some bricks. And let's see, how much am I going to need here? What I want to do is I'm going to actually want to have 2 per chest here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And we'll have, well, you'll be our storage. So 16. 16 times 2, that's 32. 32, that's 60. Okay, and we had 5 there, so 30 times 5 is going to be 150. So 160 clay brick. That's going to take a little bit. So that's 128. You know what? We will just make each of those. Simple and plain. We'll just make all those into our bricks. So that's going to take a little bit of time to cook, but so we'll get back to that in a moment. We will want to actually get some livestock pretty soon here, but let's do basic storage here. So we have the ability to make iron chests. We can actually upgrade chests into iron. I'm not going to do that quite yet. What I want to start doing is compact storage. Compact storage is very nice. You can see what's actually in the individual drawers. You also can see the, you can also expand them as needed. So I want to do the basic 2x2 drawers. For that, we're going to need 5 planks and 4 chests. Okay, so we've got plenty of wood here. That's part of the reason why I was doing some of that grinding. Let's grab our planks, grab some more wood. Some wood here. Okay. Okay. So, with that, oh, we're missing an ingot. Okay. I think I said I need a total of 32, or no, we're not getting ahead of myself, we're doing drawers. So let's go ahead and this will get us enough oak chests to make a total of 8 storage drawers. Remember, okay, yeah. Save yourself some time. Okay, that gets us 8. And let's go ahead and get our reward for that, which is going to give us a storage update. We can actually upgrade one of the drawers to 16 times the space value. So. Alright, so we've got our start here. And the nice thing about this is it holds all 192 there. I throw these in there. We're golden. Now, why is this so important? We are going to have a lot of cobblestone. And we can actually just put cobblestone right there. Okay. Thought a shift would work. Did not. Okay. Because gotcha. Okay. Okay, so note that I've run out of room. I still have plenty here. So let's go ahead and add a storage update to it. Now, will it let me add it? Yep. So now you have a max of 1,920 in there. Or at least we have 1,920 in there. This we should be able to add more. So you can see why this can be useful, because oh, there you go, 2363, and still we've got room. Okay, so shift out. Okay, so alright, so you've got an idea of how that works. Now, one of the things we'll want to eventually make is a controller. Controller will actually allow us to just add manually. But until then, we've got this. This will work. So I'll end up making more of those and adding them to here. But probably fill out that entire wall actually. But we will get to that, and we'll probably do that offline. So again, don't have to bore you folks with the little minutia. Nuggets and ingots and blocks on mine make a compacting drawer. Very useful here. Compacting drawer will show items in its ingot, nugget, and block forms. Problem is, for that, we're going to need pistons. For pistons, well, we got some redstone. We may have some redstone. Okay, we can come back to that, though. And this is on into the drawer controller. Also going to need diamonds and redstone, which we haven't really gotten to yet. And we're nowhere near any of this. So, iron chest is quite literally just a iron around a chest. Okay, then if we wanted to make an actual just manual upgrade, we can do a plank and then surround it with iron ingots. So to show you what that looks like, We can do it here. Yeah. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn these into ingots. So I have enough. Oh, I took all the planks away. That's okay. I'll just come over here, grab one. Okay, we now have our wooden to iron chest upgrade. If I were to go over to here, it's now iron and has a significantly higher storage area. Right there you can see it's a dub and at the size of an iron. You can actually go up from there. I will be turning all of these into iron chests and upgrading them slowly as we go. Okay, so the next thing we wanted to do, let's see how we're doing on our bricks. Our bricks are doing pretty good. Okay, let's use some of those brick to make some hopper bonsai pots. Again, we need a total of 32 bonsai. But, okay, and so I'll show you what a bonsai does. Bonsai basically, you have that, you add in a little bit of dirt. Or if you have silk touch, grass is even better. And then you take a sapling. We'll do a oak sapling. And it will start to grow a tree. A little mini tree. No, it's also growing at a significant, I mean, you can, at a visible pace. About halfway through. So it will take a little bit, but you'll see the benefits of this momentarily. Okay, and so then I come here. Do I have to? Okay, that's not how. Okay, that wasn't how I wanted it to work. Okay, I forget. I do forget how it works. That's okay. So we're not staying there though. We have more to do here. What we want to do is take those and we're going to add a hopper. Oh yeah, that's right. Can't make a hopper access to that. That's me being silly. Excuse me. Forgot, and integral part of the hopper. So, take a chest, add some iron to it. That gives us a hopper. We take a hopper, we add a bonsai pot to it. We now have a hopping bonsai pot. We take a now, one of the things that hoppers are good for, and if you play vanilla Minecraft, almost called it vanilla again, you're familiar with basically throwing a hopper onto a chest. Everything that goes into the hopper goes into the chest. Summarily, we add some dirt here. We add a sapling. It will grow. And it'll just take a little bit here. I'm going through this because of course I wanted to show you the process and why it's useful. As opposed to having to go out using your resources to chop down a tree and depend on RNG to get you the particular drops you need. This works off the same loot table, the same RNG table as you get when you chop down a tree and you have the leaves decay. We just got one stick, so what you get out of it is going to be limited. But with as quickly as it goes in these hopping bonsai pots, you can have several set up and it will just fill out the chest. Which means we can just set it and forget it. As long as this particular chunk is loaded, which is going to be all the time in this particular instance. As long as I'm connected to the actual server, the chunk is loaded, and it's going to slowly be putting stuff into the chest. It's not 100%, clearly, but over time, it'll start making us some, or getting us some decent functionality. So let's go ahead and go back to our quests here. So we got our happy little trees. Oh hey, look, it just gave us a hopping bonsai pot. Why not add that here? See, now we got oak and an apple. So we'll get another piece of dirt. Okay, so we're going to be using several here anyway, so throw the dirt in there. Let me get myself another. We'll do oak for this one too. So now we have 2 trees growing and going into there. So now you've seen that. I will be back in just a moment after I've finished making my bonsai pots and got them set up on our chests. Alright, so cleaned up, finished up that. Should have the last little bit of molten iron to do here. And going up next, you see that we actually have our tree farm set up now. Actually, that's right, I needed to get another sapling for this guy. One was not able to actually grow, was a blossoming tree for some reason. But yeah, so now got most of these updated to iron. I got a couple more that I need to do, but I actually, oddly enough, need to get more iron. And they've had some time to go. Not incredibly long. It's not incredibly fast, but again, it's fully automated, so I don't have to worry. I just set it and forget it. So that's pretty nice here. So my next step, what I wanted to do next is I want to actually go out and, oh, I also expanded this, and I ended up using dark oak for part of that. So I know it doesn't look pretty, but we've got our storage started. So next bit is I want to, oh, let's take care of you. Ow. You. Back to what we're doing. So I wanted to basically clear out these trees that I set up in my little tree farm out here, since I now have my indoor tree farm. That'll be able to passively get some of that for me. Gotta love that increased durability. Why this will be important is I actually want to set up, or why it's important to clear this out, is I want to set up this area to actually be where I'm going to gather. Can I actually pick you up? No. Okay. I want to actually set up a place for some farm animals here, because I do want to have that as another source of food. Oh, and I'm hungry. All that to quite a bit. And I actually used a fair bit of that mom spaghetti. Okay, oh, and Matic is broken, so let's go ahead and yeah, we need to actually set some brass up to smelt, because I want to be able to, or bronze, not bronze, brass, bronze. I want some bronze. So, okay, where was I? Sorry, I was going to fix my Matic. Excuse me. Alright, so remember what bronze was. Oh, you're all caps now. Why are you doing that? Okay, so bronze ingot. where's my alloy? So 3 parts copper, 1 part tin, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, and 2. No, actually we'll make more than this. So. Let's do it the proper way. My math is probably off. That's okay. I'm feeling lazy. Don't think I have birch in here yet. Okay, so there are better sorting systems out there. Essentially, there are ones that let you basically hold everything in the same inventory, which will be nice to have eventually, but not in the cards quite yet. We use what we can get our hands on, right? It's gonna take a little bit. All right, while that is going, what I want to do next is take some of our wood here, and we want to make some fencing and some gates. Now, do I want to use gates? Yeah, we want to use gates initially, so let's go ahead. We'll cut you in half and turn you guys into my sticks for now. What happened to... That was odd. This makes, okay, that's fence post. It's been a little while, so we want to have one for chickens, pigs, sheep, and cows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything else, we're going to here and 2 foot fences. 48 is definitely not going to cut it. Let's go ahead and get a couple more. So. There we go. That should suffice for now. Okay, so go ahead and get some sleep. Get rid of... Ow! Die! We need them. Alright. Oh, and I still need to... That's right. I had to fix my mana because he's broken. Alright, So, now I know you can technically keep animals underground. I don't like doing it. Is that going to be equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Set of pins. Yeah, and then yeah, so I know, really riveting content here, but there's a method to my madness. I promise. The nice thing is I don't actually have to catch that many of each type of animal. I can actually catch a couple, however many I can bring along with me. As long as I have two, a mating pair as it were, I can use that to get things started. So when I light it up so mobs won't spawn in the pens. That's why I used an odd number on the inside so I can center these. And putting on either side like this that's just me being silly, if I'm entirely honest about it. But yeah, having everything centered like that and having it so I can actually have a good disbursement of light is important because, one, even though I don't know if they actually have any sort of system baked in where light actually impacts the animals. I played way too much Harvest Moon, and yeah, I want to make a good environment for my animals. 3 and 4. There we go. So, there we go. We got our pins set up. We'll go ahead and keep them all... Oh, nope. That was silly, Josh. I did not have my pins all set up. There we go. Much better. Okay, so next we need to get the items out here that will entice these guys. So we'll drop torches in here. Yeah, I still haven't done all the sorting that I could possibly do, but it's a little bit cleaner, right? So there is that. Okay, so we do know that cows like hay. Okay, get a hole. Yeah, 10's good. So. I think pigs like... I think it's actually cows and sheep like hay. Pigs like carrots. Although it may be potatoes, so I'll grab potatoes just in case. And then chickens love seeds. So we got a stack of each. So now what I need to do is do a little bit of searching to see if I can find... That's right, it's horses like carrots, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's horses and carrots. So now we gotta keep an eye out for animals. Okay, horses over there, but we don't need horses right now. You, however, are a chicken. Also, hello, Mr. Chicken. Come follow me. Wish you had some friends with you. But it does not appear that you have friends with you at this time. That's okay. You'll be a lonely chicken for the time being. Oh no, there we go. There's a friend. I found a friend for you. Keep following, Mr. Chicken. Hey, chicken. Now we got 2 chickens. You're going to be happy. 3 chickens. We've got a whole family here. 4 chickens. We have a colony, my friends. And you 4 are the 4, all that I'll need to have all the chickens I'll ever need for the rest of my life. Come on. There we go. Good chickens. Keep coming. Alright. Still with me? I'm lost one of you. Hey. Hey, buddy. Pay attention to me. There you are. Hey, guys. Hey, you guys too. You guys too. Come on. There we go. So you all chickens will be in here. So come follow me. There we go. We'll close you up real quick and we'll breed you. Feed them. They kiss. And babies. Alright. And we'll pretend that we don't think about the fact that they're gonna inbreed. Alright, so we've got our chickens. Now we need to look around for more. So we need cows, sheep. Oh, another chicken there, but I really don't see the point in attracting more unless I start running low. Oh, well, hey there. We have a sheep. Do I have any of your brethren nearby? We do. I've got 2. Any more? Oh, yep, there's 2 more over there. So we get those 2. Keep coming with me. Oh, I know you're in that direction. Oh, there you go. Hey, you 2. Sheepies. Follow me, sheepies. Yes. You 2, sheepy. 3 sheepy. 4 sheepy. Hey, look at you, sheep. There we go. Come on, guys, it's getting it's almost nighttime. Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Try this again. There we go. There. Okay, so we'll go get some quick sleep. See if we can find any pigs or cows. And we made that quest, so might as well get credit for it. Okay, looks like we got 2 sheep spawn out of it. So, might as well add them. Okay, too soon to feed them. There we go, 2 new sheep. And we can do this if we want to. Sometimes Ace usually won't work, but sometimes they will. Alright, so next we gotta look for pigs and cows. Hopefully, we'll have them all close to here. There's another sheep. A lot more sheep. Okay, you got a funky hat, so mine now. At this point, it's all just kind of a exploration and waiting game. Oh, we got more sheep. Plenty of sheep. If I wanted to lead more over, but I could also warp to the villages that I've found and make the long trek back if need be. Because typically you'll find more livestock around them. And I may have to kill some of these just so that more can naturally spawn. Not readily finding them nearby. I wasn't to a point where I could have seen some, but I wasn't to a point where I could naturally just harvest them. And that's gonna be the problem, is getting them to cross, if I find them, getting them to cross rivers and such. Oh, here we go, we got the cows. Even just 2 will be sufficient. But I do see another one over there. So, yeah, so we got 3 here. Great. That's excellent. Come on, cows. Hey, you too. Come on, guys. Okay, you don't want to come? That's fine. As long as I have 2, I'm happy. I said, as long as I have 2, I'm happy. Hey, hey, cow. Okay, now you're ignoring me. Thank you. Yes, I know I could find slimes, make leads. It's a lot of effort, and I'm still kind of early game at the moment. So we gotta do this the slow route. Okay, game has paused. Oh, don't be crashed on me. Don't have crashed. Come on. It is not responding. We'll give it a moment. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. And I won't edit that out. I will know I am running this on a local server, so it is running off my computer. Same one I'm recording with, so that could be part of the problem. And let's see, here we go. Notice me. Notice me, senpai. Cow pie. Yeah, notice me, cow pie. Come on. Let's go. Thank you. I'm not going to worry over losing a third. As long as I have 2, I've got to start. See, now I have 3. And are you guys ready to be happy again? Yep, okay, so I can do more later. So, alright, so that leaves us with just pigs left to go. And we spent most of the day doing that, so we're going to go ahead and let the day finish up. Bronze, we still have a little bit more copper, so we'll add a little more tin in there. Get some bronze. I committed now, so. basically just gonna wait for it to be nightfall. Then what I'll do is I'll jump to one of the So now we got more noises. So we got blocks of bronze. Actually, make sure those are ingots for easy repairs. For a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and we have some more up there. Okay. So what we got left? Our pigs. Is it almost nighttime? Yeah. Nope, not quite yet. Time to get to sleep. But hey, we may be able to breed a few more chickens. Indeed. There we go. Now we're getting close to nighttime. Let's just drop off our stuff here. Keep carrots, potatoes in here. How we doing? So. Okay, I guess we could spare a little more copper. Gotta get the mixture right. Oh, we do that. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Let's go ahead and see if we can find ourselves some pigs. So let's check the map here. Let's go ahead and jump to village. See if we can find any pigs around here. Oh, another hat. Thank you. I guess I already had that hat. Darn. Oh, hey! Well, you're coming with me. Do you have any friends around here? You're cool enough. I'm not even gonna kill your... I'm not gonna take your hat from you, buddy. At least not until I can breed you. Let's... Where are you? I heard you. Alright. One pig isn't great, but it's better than no pigs. So I will not complain. Although I'm sure this is just riveting for you guys. Let's see, where am I located now? Where am I? Pardon me. There I am. Okay, so I see... there's some up there. What do we got here? Looks like I may have to make a land bridge for this guy. Okay, so some more chickens. Okay, real quick. And it's not going to be pretty, but... oh, hey. What's up, chicken? Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you. Special hat. Gotta have that special hat. Not a great landscaper, I know. Okay, piggy. Come on. Let's go. You see me. Okay. Come follow me. Come on. You've got plenty of room. Come on. Come on. Hello, cow who didn't want to come with me. Or was that you? Or moo? Okay, sorry. Oh, hey, pig. Piggy. 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 Come on. Not the greatest. I wish I had more than you, just you, but that's okay. I know I found one over by the village, so it's very likely I will find another. I just have to search again, and I'll probably do so on the morrow. But until then, we'll keep you here. You're not going to last long because I want that hat, but because you're my only pig right now, you're going to last for now. Be grateful. Okay, so gotta wait till night. Worth, so still plenty. Let's go ahead and grab some more seeds. Grab some more wheat. Okay, so everybody's happy there. Yes, yes, yes. Make more chickens. Make more cows. Okay, you can have some too, little cow. We've got ourselves a farm. Not quite nighttime yet, unfortunately. So let's put all you here. See how we're doing. Still got 8 ingots. That's right, so 6. We'll try 6, see how that does. How are we doing for bronze? We got 5. Okay, so we still got plenty there. This will give us quite a bit of bronze. Yeah, I'd make another run, but I know it's going to be nighttime by the time I do. So take a moment, do some harvesting. Oh, and I didn't just harvest. That was dumb, Josh. I left clicked instead of right clicked. But this is a part of Minecraft. This is part of the grind that I normally don't force you folks to watch. And now you know why. Because it's interesting to see it once and then you go from there. But it is important to, you know, keep up maintenance on this. So as you see, I've already used up quite a bit of my wheat. And eventually, as I get into cooking, because I believe there's some cooking mods in here, this food will come in handy. Plus, you know, you do need to eat on a regular basis, and that mom spaghetti is not going to last me forever. Are we doing inventory? Okay, yeah, we need to unload some stuff. So we've got strawberry. Flat rice. That stuff is all elsewhere. Still gotta work out my inventory system, but like I said, I don't want to force you folks to have to sit and deal with this while I do so. That's not gonna look, that is gonna look. Okay. Big rice, more wheat, lettuce, onions, cucumber, coffee beans, that's what you are. And corn. Why is there rice seeds interspersed with my corn? I don't know, but you know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Also looks like diversity in food types is not in effect on this mod. Or if it is, I did not see it in the interface anywhere. Usually there'd be something here that tells you how much of what types of foods you have eaten recently. And it will affect bonuses and... Or if you are if you're not diverse enough, you actually have negatives apply to your gameplay. I was eating that raw for a little bit ago. Apparently. Cucumber, beetroot, tomato, potato, more wheat, and more carrots. Alright, and I'll rest. And the seeds I haven't. You're really close wherever you are. You must be like right outside. Let's go ahead and go to bed, and we'll deal with you in the morning. Yeah. Ah, you're up there. That's fine. Oh, set me on fire. Shoot. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the village. Since we found one there. And let's see if we can find... Oh. That was dumb. Let's go back home. Get my potatoes. Because I need my potatoes. Let's try that again. I don't know why my warp ends me up in that path, but... Here, piggy. If I remember correctly, it was to the north that I found him. Or her. I shouldn't presume, right? That was bad. Okay. No, you're a sheep. Okay, and I'm gonna start killing passive mobs to encourage more to grow. So if they're not the kind I'm looking for, they're gonna die. Oh, you're pretty. And I have a saddle. I mean, eventually, I'll want to domesticate some horses too, I'm sure. I should probably kill them as passive mobs as well, but I don't know if you've ever played killing horses. They make, well, here, well. Oh, you run away, chicken. There you go. This is why killing horses kind of sucks. That sound. Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, you apparently get to live because your hitbox is way too hard to find. Oh, no, I don't have to kill you because I'm going to get it from this guy. Yay! Now I don't have to kill the pig. Come on. Pig soul. A way to get... Ooh, I can actually... More of it. Okay, so no, that's not gonna help me at all. Alright. Thought for a moment maybe if I could manufacture a morb with a pig in it. Okay. Why are you having hearts? Oh, did you see its eyes get huge? Its eyes! Look at its eyes! Okay, okay. It had googly eyes. Oh, that was hilarious. This hat's mod is insane. Come on, just give me a pig already. We may not find one this particular round. If I don't, I won't make you guys sit around and wait for me to do so. I'll go and do more hunting offline because it's gonna get boring if it takes too long. But we got, let me check the timing on our current recording. Yeah, we're getting close to the hour mark if we're not already a little bit past it, because I did have that break previous. So yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and pretty quick call it quits soon. But first, get rid of some of these passive mobs so some new ones can spawn, hopefully pigs. Run away. Don't run away. Don't run away. Let me kill you. Thank you. I saw that hat. There we go. Thank you. Slime hat. Oh, we have a pig. Yay! Okay, so let's find our bearings. Home should be that way. Come with me, piggy. Yay! Okay, just when I was about ready to wrap things up. Fortuitous. So not only did I get all my animals in one shot, well, not one shot, but one recording, I also got one with a cool hat that I didn't have to kill. So yay me. Oh, this way. It was a little bit off track. Okay. We'll find that is great. Okay, let's find my crossing. It should be somewhere over here. Keep coming, buddy. We're over halfway there. And it's still not dark out. Yay. There's our crossing. Don't get too far away from you. There's the back of my home. So okay, good. Oh, you lost your hat. There you go. Make piggies. Oh, I'm assuming it lost the hat because I already have that hat. Okay. Oh, no. I didn't give you permission. There you go. Thank you very much. Pay attention. There we go. Alright, there we are. And that, my friends, is going to wrap it up for the night. So a little bit longer than we actually expected, but at the same time, I think we did rather well. Still got 4 ingots in there. So that's going to be... That's 4. That should even it out. Alright, anyways, so with that, it's time to bring this particular recording to a close. As always, if you like what I'm doing here, please do me a favor. Like or dislike the video, click the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications, and leave me a comment or some constructive criticism. As well, if you find notifications aren't coming through YouTube, I do send notices about all my video uploads via my Twitter, @BiscuitEaterYT. And, as always, I do appreciate you coming along on this journey with me. I hope this is as much fun for you as it is for me. But, until we meet again, game on, lovelies.